And, if I had to bet, I would say that in this instance, Paulo, that a shutdown, I think, could be positive. Because it could just mean like, oh, we get more stimulus from the Fed, or we get more rate cuts, or we get more fiscal stimulus, or something like that. Or maybe people just don't even care because the market is 7 AI stocks, and that is probably not going to be affected by a government shutdown as much as maybe the Russell 2000 could be. So, yeah, I think that this government shutdown is going to be an example of bad news being good news. And you can see that here if you take a look at the S&P, this rally at the end of the session today into the close, leading into a shutdown. It looks likely that we're going to get a shutdown, tomorrow. To me, this just tells me that we go higher. That's what this tells me. Now, if you take a look at the S&P here, Paulo, and you look at the 21-day moving average, now you could change this from the 21 to just 20. I think that's better. This has held as support. I'm not going to try to fight the trend here. The trend is up. And every time we've gotten to the 20-day moving average, we've found support and bounced. And that happened recently, just last week. On Thursday, the 21-day or the 20-day moving average was touched, held as support, and we're within a stone's throw of fresh all-time highs as of right now. It looks likely that we'll get some type of push higher here. This is a really beautiful breakout, really beautiful looking candle, close above, close above the old all-time highs here today. So looks pretty darn constructive. I think NVIDIA pushes higher, and I think that it could drag Bitcoin up with it. So that's really what I'm watching here. But yeah, thanks for the question, Paula.
No, you're
What do
welcome.
you think? What do you think about this government shutdown stuff?
Well, last time I saw something on Twitter, it was nothing but a threat. But this time it's confirmed, you said.
It looks as though it's going to happen. That's the way it looks. Yeah.
And it might be positive to the market. What do you think about Ben Cowen's prediction right now that we might just have like Bitcoin dominance going up and up, and maybe in November we might get like some sort of alt relief, and then ETH and altcoins might be doing well by November.
So I'm always thinking to myself whenever I, consume analysis from anyone, I just remind myself that this person doesn't know anything about direction.